Hi, I'm Officer Scott Romine with the North Little Rock Police Department. You know, recently the FBI released statistics showing Arkansas is #1 for methamphetamine production in the country. You know, it's not always easy to detect, and the items that go into making methamphetamine are not always really easy to detect. In fact, I can remember something that happened to me it just seems like just a couple of days ago. It might have been a week ago. Man, it's just unbelievable. Yeah, I can kind of remember now. Hi, I'm Officer Romine with the North Little Rock Police Department. The reason I stopped you, you're doing like 30 and a 25. That's 5 over the speed limit, buddy. Any excuse for that? What about your seatbelt? Did you just forget to put that seatbelt on, or what's that you got in the back there? If you don't mind, I'm gonna step back. Do you mind showing me what you got in the back in the trunk right there? I'm just step back if you don't mind showing me. I appreciate it. Yes, sir, that's no problem at all. Just no problem at all. I just run up there to Walmart's and bought a few things and whatnot, just grocery shopping pretty much. You take a look in there all you want to, officer. Man, it just doesn't look like an order from Walmart I've ever seen. All this alcohol and chemicals and brew-like coffee filters. You know, I drink coffee and I buy, you know, one of these, say, every couple of months. You've got 15 cases. What are you going to Sam's or something? Well, now here's the deal on the coffee filter. This is crazy. But we got these real nice hardwood floors all through our house, and I read in Popular Science magazine that you put about 10 coffee filters underneath, you know, each leg of your tables and your chairs, and you're not gonna scuff anything. So that's what we do with all them coffee filters. And plus, I'm looking into maybe we buy so many getting into a distributorship, maybe like an Amway thing where I, like, you know, knock on the door, hey, you need coffee filters. So that's what I'm looking into. Yeah, yes, sir, officer, that's right. So you're trying to be a dealer on coffee filters, a distributor, huh? ISO heat. What's the deal on this? I mean, one can, sure, maybe at a quick stop, but you've got almost a whole case of this stuff. Now, I bought all that heat on mistake. What happens is my wife has got a bad lower back and bad bunions and stuff like that, and she said she wanted a heating pad, and I walked back there to Sporting Goods. I seen that heat, and I thought, you know, save on electricity, just rub it on, you know. So so that's a mistake. I'm taking all that back tomorrow. Well, that certainly sounds good to me. Deluxe matchbooks. You know, I bought one of these myself, and it's lasted like 4 years. Why would you need 1, 2, 3, 4? Why do you need 8 boxes of these matches? Well, you know, them matches, here's the deal. My boy is in the Boy Scouts, and one of his projects, last year he made an eagle out of popsicle sticks, and this year what we're going to do is take those matches and we are going to make it's a model of the Altel Arena. That's what we're really looking at doing. And I realize they're paper matches, but I feel like we can make it work, and he's going to get that Weeblos patch after all. So that we're really looking forward to it. Yeah, I can understand that. Sure. Sudafed. You know, you can only have so many. Yeah, and use that to legal limit. Stocking up. Batteries. You've got like eight cases of these lithium batteries.
Well, the batteries is, you know, we had that real bad Y2K here just a while back, and my wife said we need to go ahead and get ready for Y3K. So I'm buying up lithium batteries. Every time I go to Walmart, I drop a few of them in the cart there. So, you know, I mean, you can understand that, right, officer?
Well, you know what, Jimmy? All this stuff, this is perfectly legal to own, and I don't, you know, you tell me you're using it for Boy Scouts and whatnot, I believe you. So I tell you what, I'll make you a deal. I'm just going to write you a seatbelt ticket, and we'll just go with a warning on that speeding. How's that sound? All right. Besides, you do look kind of familiar. Yeah, and it just, man, I sure do remember. That was just, yeah. Since that happened, I've been more educated on methamphetamine items and methamphetamine production, and I'd love to give you guys the opportunity to learn from my past mistakes.